You ready? You paused?
Got yeah.
Sure? You ready? You sure?
Let's see.
You sure? Are you positive?
Yes. Positive.
Are you 100% sure that you are ready, that you're sure?
Well, I'm still sitting here, so
Are you surely sure that you positively sure that you're sure?
yes.
Are you
Are you
sure?
curious as to
Do
the
what?
so I was kind of curious as to the stuff that was showing up there on the left.
What stuff?
I don't know. It was the stream stuff.
Oh. Well,
We got right. Although, I mean, I guess if somebody hops in, I guess it would kind of be nice to also be able to see the chat.
yeah. There you go. Alright, what are we doing?
Alrighty. Well, because I can't
Oh.
do the thingamajig. I can't load the game.
Remote. Yeah. What is this? Oh, this is the... Oh, this is the one thing you were showing.
Yep, a War of Whispers. Now, the one thing I have to check is for players. It's 2 to 4. The number of players affects the number of tokens we start with. So, we each have a side of the board. I am the pale. No, you're the pale raven, and you're going to see those 5 colored tokens down there that you can see in your hand. You need to order those in an arrangement that you wish to support. So, as you can see here on the board in front of you, your top one, you want your top one. So whichever one is in your first hand here will be your top one. And that means that at the end of the game, after we go through all we go through the last round, all the way this 4th round here. However, so many cities, you get that many points per one. So if you have red as your first one, you would get 4 points for each of their cities. So currently they're sitting at 2, so you get 8 points, and you'd add them up. You would go through down the list there, and you would add them up. There are these positions here on the board for each of these nations, and they each have a single action that they can do. There's one or two actions that each one can do, but you choose to do one of them. And to do them, when we get to that, you have these like tokens over here, and you would place them down into these slots to control them. And then some of them give you cards, and these cards have special abilities, and you can only have 5 cards in your hand at the end of a round.
Yeah.
And at the end of the round, you discard down to 5. But the cards have kind of special things. So like you either have to do them at the beginning of the round before you do anything, or they'll specify that when you attack, you play when you attack. So then you play those cards when you attack.
Oh.
But the thing that I'm looking for is the amount of spies that we have. So the deploying agents phase. The amount that go out depend on the number of players. I know with 4 players, you each start the board game with 2, and then each round you get 1 more. Starting with the first player and proceeding clockwise, each player moves to deploy. Yeah, I know that part. Loyalty tokens and scoring. Yeah, 4 turns. Player token. Each of the banners has 20 cubes, which are used to stand for their forces. They only have 20, so they can never have more than 20 of those on the field. On the board, though, there are some places that have these like farms. These farm tiles can hold up to 6 troop tokens in them, but any more than that, and they troops die down to the max that can be held there. So there were 7 here, one of them would die because only 6 can be maintained here. And these other ones that don't have a farm, the max that can be maintained is 4. The cities are your important things. Your forts, though, are a little neat thing. They help provide defense. So if red had 4 banners and they attacked this red fort or this blue fort here and these troops, red would lose all of its troops because the fort counts as 1 troop and it takes 1 away. But we can kind of go through this as we start playing.
Why do they have 1, 2, 3, 4? I guess that's just to say which player.
What was that?
Well, if you look at the forts, it says 1 for the blue forts, 2 for the red forts.
Yeah, so that would be
green, and then 4 for
so
the
let's say if we come over here.
yeah.
Nope, that's the wrong tool. Right over here to your right.
Yeah.
Say the person controlling the red marshal here decides to attack. They can take their 2 troops, and they say they want to take this farm. So they move their 2 troops into the farm, and then you would take control of this for red. Which red is 2. They would take control of that for red, so long as they have troops in here. Now, if green attacked with 2 troops, the red troops would go away, and this would automatically revert back to green control because it is in green territory and land. So you just do it there to mark that the current controller with troops in the area is of the specific faction. So the red is the Eagle Empire, the Eagle Empire. The green is the Elephant Empire. The yellow is the Lion Empire. The brown is the Horse Empire, and the blue is the Bear Empire.
Oh, there's a brown.
They each have different things and different starts. So let's see, a war of whispers put up a board game for 2 to 4 players. 5 mighty empires are at war, but you are no mighty ruler. Instead, you play the part of a secret society that is gambling on this war while pulling strings to rig the results. I'm now feeling that there's actually no genuine change in anything for a number of players. Let's see here. Gameplay is played in turns, each in turns of 4. Deploy agent phase. Okay, so yeah, here it is. In a 2-player game, each player places 3 agents instead of 2. So it would start out, since I kind of know what's happening here, I will start. Where am I? Oh, I haven't chosen a seat yet. That would be why. Choose a color. I'm going to be the Pale Raven. All right. So I'm going to organize the tokens how I see fit. To kind of side with me, and then I would take one of my Pale Raven agent tokens, and I would place it in control of one of these positions for this Kingdom's Council to do with as I please. So I think I am going to start off by grabbing the Red Steward, and then it would go to you. You get to take one of your Serpent agents and place it in control of one of these positions of these different empires.
So again, what do the tokens matter on the order?
It's who you're supporting.
Oh, okay.
This one isn't. Yeah, this version of this game isn't automated. There's one somewhere, but you basically do those colors to show who you support. There is a ruling for the game where at the end of each round you can choose to switch if you want to. And if you switch, the two that you switch places with, you have to reveal them, and everybody knows. There is a variant rule where the person you get to guess the person to your left, and if you guess, you you get that change in points. So if I guessed, like if blue was your top one, I would get 4 points at the end of the game for guessing blue, and that would mean you would place your blue tile face up for that, and you wouldn't be able to change that. Blue would then be locked in as your top. What's more complicated and definitely in depth when you have 4 players, but I think it's probably just as good on 2 players because less and more is happening. So you take one of your little serpent agents there and you place it out in whatever position in whatever kingdom you want. These cards, though, that I did mention can be pretty powerful. They do combo. Some of them do have combos with other nations' cards. Um, but yeah.
Oh, flip.
So you went with the Lion Chancellor. All right. I am going to place one of mine down. I think I'm going to go with the Brown Chancellor.
And both of us support the same guy?
So yeah, we can.
Okay.
And there's a potential of that would be kind of funny if we both end up supporting the generally the same nations, although guaranteed we most likely won't, considering we've got 25 different combinations for the game and our ordering of who we're supporting. But it would be a points game at the end of it. It does go in order consistently though, so it'll always start over here where I put this pawn. It always starts with blue. So we're currently in the deploy agent phase, and it always goes all the way around. But some of them can be pretty powerful with their card actions. As it goes around the board, I would say the card actions get a little bit more powerful in maintaining themselves. But I have played my second agent. You can now play your second agent. All right, Red Chancellor. Then I think I am going to grab. I think who's that? I'm gonna grab the Lion Steward, and then you get to place down one more of your agents. Alrighty. So we start off in blue. You are the steward, so you have power over the sheriff as well. So you get to choose one of the actions for the sheriff. So either you get to recruit a banner piece here per farm. So blue has 2 farms, so you could recruit 2 troops and place them anywhere you wanted to. Or you could instead forego that action and make 1 attack. Because the sheriff can either recruit or attack.
Best to recruit for now.
Alrighty, so because you have 2 farms, you have these 2 banners here that you can place them anywhere you want. Do keep in mind though, you technically cannot move any troops unless you're attacking, and attacking only allows you to move troops from a friendly space towards a hostile space. So,
Alright, and I can hold how many troops in each place? Like said 5 in
So
each place?
these two
Yeah.
are 4 only, but this middle one is 6 because it has a farm.
Oh, okay. Well, then we'll
Yeah,
put them here.
a farm on a tile means it can hold 6. If it doesn't have a farm, it can only hold 4. All right. So now that you've done the sheriff's action, it moves on to the steward, which your agent controls, and you can either get 2 banners or draw one of the bear cards, because that says for every 2 farms that the Blue Empire has, you can draw 1 card. So
Oh,
because the Blue Empire has 2 farms, you can draw 1 card,
what's wrong with
or
me?
you could recruit 2 banners.
I've already recruited 2 guys, so it'd probably be best to draw a card for now.
It might be.
Yeah. Should I just go
All right.
ahead?
So yeah, you draw 1 card. You keep it. You
Oh,
hide
I
it.
keep it. Okay.
Basically, I mean, sure, I can like see the cards in the bottom right what each card does, but I don't know what cards you have. All right,
Ah,
because you control no other seats above that one, and nobody else has anything. Nothing happens, and it moves on over to red in the sheriff. Um, which because I control the steward, I get to control the sheriff. Um, so it is a recruit. I am going to recruit. Well, it's the sheriff's only option for red is to recruit. So we're going to recruit, and then we are going to move up to steward, and I am going 1, 2, 3, 4 farms. I am going to draw 2 cards. All right, and then because you hold red chancellor, you now have control of red marshal. And your options on red marshal are you can recruit 1 troop per fort, or you can make 1 attack.
go ahead and recruit 1 troop per fort. How many forts thing at? I got 2. Blue.
All right, and so you've recruited your stuff.
Yeah.
All right, and then we move over to chancellor. Chancellor positions have a nice option. They usually always have an attack, if not, yeah, they always have an attack, and they have the option where they can switch positions with another agent. So if you wanted to, just because you wanted to, like, say, block somebody getting an extra attack with red,
Yeah.
and that's why you took chancellor, you could then swap them. Say, like, if you wanted to go ahead and recruit some extra, or if you wanted red cards, or if you wanted to attack again because you could, although there would be no point in that, honestly, but because you can't attack as chancellor. But I'm just saying, it has the option of attacking or swapping positions for another one of these red rolls, even when there's an agent there, and performing one of the actions there.
I think I'll took.
You're going to attack? All right, where are you attacking to?
Uh, can I? All right. How does the attack work? Can I only
So
attack?
attacking is only on places with borders.
So I could like attack this farm here.
So yeah, you could attack these 2 troops into there, but you couldn't attack like these troops here to there,
Yeah, that's what I
because
figured.
they have to be touching.
We'll do that. And there's no other troops there, so I'm assuming they don't lose anyone.
I don't know this fucking state. It switches to red. All right. And then we move over to green. Nobody has anything in green. And then we go to yellow, which I have control of the sheriff. And I'm going to take hmm, yeah, I am going to take one of the Lion Empire cards. and then it moves over to the steward, and I can either get a card for every 3 farms, which I only have 2 because red just took one, or I can recruit 2 banners. Um, but I think what I am going to do is, before I do anything, is I am going to play these 2 cards and use the populate action to add a banner to every single active territory or active region in the active empire's regions.
So do you need anything special to play the cards, or can you just play them at any time?
They have, so this is like this one I play at the start of my turn, but there are some other cards that say when you attack, you
Oh,
can play
okay.
that card and it allows you to act. Because I think there's like a green card that says, like here we can flip it over. Like yeah, this one says add 1 banner to your attack, or if you have 2 of these green cards, you can add 3 banners to your attack. So you would do that when you're attacking.
Okay, I get it.
All right. And you just kind of set them to the side as kind of a discard pile once these cards are used, and then once the deck is empty, then you shuffle the cards that are in the discard pile back in there.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, every active region got a banner, and then I am going to place 2 more. And then it moves on over to the Marshal's turn for yellow, which you control, which is 2 banners for every fort you control, which yellow controls 2 forts. So you can play 4 banners, which I think there are 4 banners in there. I would like, if you're going to do it though, don't put them there though, because you might not be able to ever move them. Like if green doesn't move in there, or if a troop doesn't do anything, you wouldn't be able to move them there
Oh,
from there, unless you got a combination of cards that allows you to.
oh, okay, I get
So
you.
like you might like
Are these guys not full though?
it's full there and full there. You might put it here, or you could put it on these farms or the city because they are touching front line areas that they can't attack.
Alright, so I can have like 4 per.
Yeah, you can have 4 or 6 if it's a farm.
Okay. Lamp you there. You said I had 4 units I could place, or just 2?
Yeah,
Okay.
4 because it says it's 2 troops per tower per fort.
There. Gonna do that.
Alrighty, and then it moves over to your chancellor turn, and you can either swap positions with an agent or attack with your chancellor.
I attack.
Alrighty. So what troops are you attacking with?
So if I were to attack green over here,
Alrighty.
would
So
that?
you would take the troops that you're attacking with and you would move it in there. And because there is a fort here, you automatically lose 1 attacker.
Alright.
So one of them dies. And then you lose you then lose 1 banner per every other banner in there. So you would lose 3 banners total. Then those 2 green banners would disappear, and this fort would become a yellow fort. No, you would leave one of those yellows in there because you attacked with 4. So yeah, I
Oh,
was
I
saying
get
you
you.
would lose 3
Okay.
total.
3 total. I thought you said 3 more. I'm like, oh, how did I lose 3 more?
So now you control the fort, and you have this banner. Now, one of the things about attacking the enemy troops is enemy lands is you must always have 1 troop in the enemy tile. So if you ever got like 4 troops here in this area and you wanted to attack any of these places, you would have to leave 1 behind to kind of hold the occupied territories, basically.
Oh, okay.
So you would only be able to technically attack with 3 into these other lands.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, then we're on to Brown, which I control the Chancellor position, so I get to control all of the seats. Let's see, they get a banner per farm, and they have 2 farms. So we are going to put them here. Then on to their next one. For every 2 forts, they get a card or 2 banners. I think I'm going to draw a card. And then it is 1 banner per fort. And we are going to take those banners. And then we're coming up over here to this agent. And I don't even know what the brown cards do. Let's see what this does. Huh. I am going to take the Chancellor action to swap back to Steward so I can draw another card. And then we are at the end of our turn. So, the way this works is you would first decide if there were more players, which this is the first round. Usually you might not. If there's more players, more chaotic things tend to happen. Um, so if you wanted to, you could, depending on the rule sets you're doing, if we were doing the standard or the variant. Um, I'm currently like real flip-floppy iffy with both of them. So, but the first, you would basically choose to swap uh, any of your favors. So if you were favoring, I don't know I don't think anybody's genuinely lost anything too threatening. But say blue had taken a beating here at the beginning in the first round. If you had been supporting blue initially and you felt like you couldn't recover from blue, and you could switch blue to a lower position on your rating board in the hopes of, just kind of changing your weight and where you're influencing things. Um, and then following that swap of who you think is going to win or who you're favoring, then it would be, if you're doing the variant rules, you would then take a guess to the person to your left, which the person to your left would technically be me, and you could guess for a position for more points. But there's only 2 of us, and I feel that would probably be a little boring.
Yeah.
So we're playing without any of the guessing or revealing of swapped tokens. And then we go on to the second turn. If you have more than 5 cards, you discard down to 5. Oh gosh, what's
I do
happened?
not have more than 5 cards.
All right. And then we each pull back 1 of our agents. So you choose one of their positions somewhere and you bring them back.
I brought them back.
I'm going to bring back my brown agent. And then we go back and we place 3 agents back on the board. So because I went first last time, you go first this time. So you get to place your agent where you want. And then it'll be my turn. I am going to grab Green Steward. Alrighty, I'm going to grab Blue Steward. Alrighty, and then the last one to be placed, I am going to grab Green Marshal. Alrighty, so then we start off moving on over to blue. Because I have the steward, I'll get to control the sheriff. So, firstly, as blue, We are going to. We have 2 farms. I'm going to. My nose itches. Hmm. Okay, I think. What is this one? So yeah. Yeah, before I do anything, I am going to play this card to allow me to move 1 army of the active empire to any region it controls. So we're going to move them over here. And then we are going to. Oh, wait, no, that's not what I meant to do. With them on the sheriff action, we are going to attack into here. So I'm going to lose 4 blue banners. Brown is going to lose 4 blue banners. And these blue troops move into here. Then we move over here onto the steward position. And I am going to draw a card. And then we go to the marshal position, which is controlled by you, Amy.
All right. Choose attackers. Hold on. This marshal. Wait. Where are we at? I'm sorry, I'm lost.
Marshal position for blue.
Oh, blue. Oh, okay, that's why it's control. I was looking at counselor and thinking, like, uh, guess I'll, can I perform a forward assault onto one of these places?
So yeah, if you wanted to attack again, you could move up to 3 of these blue banners, bear banners, into any of the adjacent regions.
Will we lose like 1 guy from it?
No, because you can't leave. You have to leave 1 behind, and there's no troops defending it. So you guys
Oh,
just take
okay.
it.
Oh, okay, I get it.
Alrighty, and then you move to your chancellor position, where you can attack or swap.
Swamp to sheriff.
All right. And then as a sheriff, you can either get 1 recruit. You can recruit 1 banner per farm, or you can attack again if you wanted to.
I was planning on recruiting 1 banner per farm.
All right.
They have 2 farms, right?
They have 2 farms.
Okay. Blue.
All right. And then we move over to red sheriff. Red recruits 2 banners. So I'm going to do that. 1, 2. And then we move over the steward position and a card per 2 farms. I have 5 farms, so I'm going to draw 2 cards. And then you move over to the red marshal.
All right. Red marshal can attack. Yes. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, I go ahead and attack with these 2 boils.
Alrighty. And then you move over to chancellor position. You
Can I
can
attack
attack
again?
again. All right, yeah, you can.
Okay, I wasn't sure because of the little, you know.
The borders touch there. It's just a river,
Okay.
so you'd be able to
Yeah.
cross over it, but only one troop would be able to go across.
Yeah.
And look at that, blue with 7 farms.
What are blue? You mean red?
What did I say?
You said blue.
Red with 7 farms.
Don't worry, they're just extremely OP currently.
They're hungry. I
That's
mean, they get really opened up for attacks. That's their thing. They have a lot of openings for attack, and they get lots of cards that allow them to move their troops around and attack wherever they want.
green. They're not doing so hot.
Yeah, we move to green. It'll be me. Oh, wait, nope, I just
That's
grabbed the wrong
mine.
piece. So a banner per farm. That would be none of them because they just lost both of them. Um, we can move them over. And they can get 2 banners, which
Oh, I didn't realize I could put them down here like that. Okay.
which we will do that. And then we can move that over to here, which is a banner per fort, which is 2, so we can get 2 more. We'll actually put them over here. And then it's on to the Green Chancellor.
All right.
You can attack, or you're going to swap for any position.
I guess I'll go ahead and attack. I don't really know how much choice here, do I?
No, you can. You could switch positions with my agents as well if you wanted to.
Oh, can I?
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying there's really there's
But
not
yeah,
much of
you're
a.
only if you're trying to keep green in the game, then yeah, you would probably want to attack with green.
Ooh, victory!
Alrighty. This becomes a green city. And then we move on over to yellow, which I will be controlling. Ooh, excuse me. Whew.
What you gonna do? Spawn them farms or do the other thing? Is that a card? I think that's a draw card, isn't it?
Yeah, I can either just get a free card to draw, which, I can't attack anything. But, hold on. Huh. What is the wording on that is strange. What if you can get more clarification here? No, I'm not sure what the difference here for this is, honestly.
Well, you see,
I have a
that's a
card.
card and that's a card.
Well, so The red card. I have 2 red cards here, and they have double red. So if I play 2 red cards, it says your attack may target any empty enemy region. And then beneath that, I have an option for a brown-red combo, which says Armada. Your attack may target any region on the map.
Oh,
Okay. Oh wait, it has to be empty. Okie dokie. Okie
oh,
dokie.
okay.
So one of them allows me to sail and attack any region. The other one is it has to be empty. But I can't attack, so any empty council position and immediately take that action. That one seems kind of spicy. Not gonna lie. What does this one do? Okay, that's what that does. All right. I am going to take a card. All right. And then we're going to move on to here, which is either 2 banners or 1 card for every 3 farms. But before I do that, the fuck did I know? I am going to play this card to move the active agent to any open council position on the board. Oh, yeah, move the active agent to any empty council position, take that position's actions immediately, so I can move them to any of these 3 spots.
You mean the blue guy?
What was that?
Oh, the blue's the only open council.
No, each of these positions is a council position.
Oh, okay. I was thinking
Yeah.
councilor. Okay.
But it has to be for the active empire.
Yeah.
So I can only do it to red and yellow. So I am going to move there to that. And I know I don't have enough banners, but that's fine. I am going to place out our last 3 banners.
Last 3. Poor
And yep.
Brown's not getting any love.
And then it moves on to there.
Oh,
I wouldn't
yeah.
be able to do anything. So yellow chancellor.
A toque. Oh, we got a bunch of yellows, so it doesn't even matter at this point.
Concurrent viewers. It says your audio streaming bitrate is 0.
What?
Yeah. It says it's healthy. Just apparently there's something with the audio stream.
Should be. Huh.
Also, do we count as our own viewer?
No.
So we have 1 viewer. I'm not sure how this works. Yeah, no, looks like we got 1 viewer.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. I know I'm not famous, okay?
Well, no, like I would have
I'll have
imagined
to
like there would
rub
have.
it in.
I just thought like there would be like a pop up or something in the chat or whatever that would have been
Oh,
like,
he
hey, you
popped up a
guys.
while back. Like,
Oh, I guess I was just into like giving the
eh.
explaining the instructions to this game for you. That I didn't even notice. Howdy, viewer.
What I
You
do?
enjoying this two-person game of
Uh,
War of Whispers with us?
uh,
Alrighty. Oh yeah, you were on your yellow chancellor position. What you doing?
I was going to take back that room,
All
in
right.
which we would lose
Be
2 of these boyos, wherever the yellow cup is. Is this the yellow cup? I think
yeah.
that's the
Yellow
yellow
goes
cup.
over there.
Take back that farm for the yellers.
All right. Then we move on over to brown, and since you control the chancellor position, you control every brown action. Come on, you got to take the
Alright.
browns to the school.
So what is this? I get a banner for every farm.
Yeah, and you have 2 farms.
Blap. Blap. Okay. That would be everything for that position, wouldn't it? So we'd
Yep,
move on to the
and then I
next.
would move up. You can get a card for every 2 forts, so it would be 1 card, or you can get 2 banners.
And we'll get 2 more luminaries.
Right,
Now we
and the
move
next one
on.
is an attack or a banner per fort.
Attack!
Alrighty, so
Yeah,
you
that's
lose
one
2
less to
brown,
lose. Yeah,
and then that switches over to a
a Brune City, a blue.
alright. And then that's the end of the turn again.
Oh, am I not able to do anything for the
Oh yeah, I
chancellor?
forgot. I thought it was.
Well, then
So
I
if you,
would
I mean,
choose to switch, and I'd want to switch to Marshall,
all right,
and I'd want to spawn more banners per tower.
all right. So you have 2 troops.
Wouldn't I? A deuce.
Alrighty, and then that would be the end of the turn. Then we each pull back 1 agent, starting with you.
All right. I guess I'll pull this guy back.
Righty. Then I will pull 1 back. I'm going to pull back my green steward. And then since there's only 2 of us, first player passes back to me. I will play and grab red marshal.
Blab, yellow stuff.
Okay.
Steward.
Then I will grab brown chancellor.
Blab.
And then I will grab blue chancellor. You got your last position to place?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was trying to figure out the bitrate issue. There we go.
Alrighty, so we come back around, starting with you on the blue sheriff.
Blue.
My nose.
All right. Should probably. I'll get more units. 1 per farm. 2. They only have 2 farms. Oh, they got 3 farms. No wait.
They have two.
Yeah. Okay.
You can
Good.
place them on. You can place them on front line, so they can spawn. You can place them here in the city and here in the spot.
Wait. Hold on. How many did I place? There we go. No, I'm sorry. We're gonna actually switch that one. That's what I was trying. I got thrown off.
Right. Then we move over to blue steward.
Room. So when am I able to switch around my loyalties?
So you can switch them around at the end of each of your turn. After you discard down to 5, then you can swap your loyalties if you want to.
Oh, okay.
The only thing we weren't doing was like revealing them because I figured there's only 2 of us, so that's not as big of a. I figured that wasn't as big of a deal knowing who's got what.
Yeah.
Because there's already so much you can. We're already taking control of so much of the board with just the 2 of us. Oh yes. Can't decide if I want to grab banners or the card. Let's see what it says. Okay. Move on to the next one with the marshal. I'm going to play this card to move 1 army of the active empire to any other region it controls, which will be without leaving anything behind, that is.
I have absolutely no idea what my audio bit rate is. 0.
We'll do that. And then play these 2 blue cards. After an attack, all attackers involved in the attack die. As a blue marshal, we are going to attack this brown keep, and all of the blues die, all the horse die, horses die.
Well, it says I got a healthy stream.
Yeah, it says healthy stream, but I don't know what it's talking about with its audio bit. Then, as Chancellor, we're going to attack these 2 bear banners into there to retake that. And then we move over to red sheriff, which will be controlled by me. One button every time. Alrighty, I get to recruit 2 banners, which of course I am going to. Unless there's something I want to do first. That one's also pretty interesting. But no, I am going to recruit 2 right here. And we're going to move up to here. I'm going to... I have 6 farms, so draw 3 cards.
So many
It's a card per 2
farms.
farms. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so 3 cards. Then I move on to here. Which, my god, I don't know what I'm going to do with all these fucking cards. Because otherwise I have to discard down. Which, because I can attack, I'll actually just go ahead and play 2 of these. Which, 2 of these red ones, which allow me to, when I attack any empty region. And I am going to take these 4 reds. And we're just going to drop them right over here.
Or brown. Oh. Your hand out of the way.
And take that city from brown. Then it is Red Chancellor's turn. Which is you.
Yeah. How many units do we get? I'm going to attack for the cause. A U.
Alright, so it loses 1 red banner, and then that fort switches to red. And we move to Green Sheriff, which you control.
I can get 1 banner per farm. Damn, if only I had farms.
Their people are currently starving. They're not making a good day.
No, it's not going okay. I guess we just switch to the next one. What can we do with the next one?
Your option is recruit 2 banners or draw a card per 3 forts. You got 2 forts.
I guess I'm recruiting 2 banner. See here. We'll do 1 and a 2. Alright, next turn. Yep.
Huh? Oh, yeah. That. Let's see. Should I stay or should I go? Bum, 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 bum. You know what? We're going to attack with these 2 troops into here. And they're both going to die.
That
And that
guy's
guy's
gonna
going to die. But it reverts back to a green fort. So now we have 3 forts.
Alright. Now time to put green back on the board and stop how fucking OP red is right now.
I don't know. They've gotten like 2 OP. Because like if they wanted to like easily, when troops have been spawned, troops could have been put down here to like buff up, and they could have pushed a bit more.
Yeah. Gonna attack there. That one dies and that one dies. And that's back to the green suit.
Dun, 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 dun. Alright, yellow sheriff for you.
Alright. I'm gonna draw a card. That's what that is, right? Yeah.
Yeah. can either draw one card or get one banner per farm.
That's my card now. Go away.
Right, and then it's on to Yellow Steward, which is a card per 3 farms.
We have
Or
3
2
farms,
banners.
yes.
Yeah, you have 3 farms.
That's also my card.
Alright. Let's see. 2 banners per fort. Got me in quite the pickle, huh? Because
You have 2 forts, so you get 4 banners.
no, I'm 3 banners. 3 banners.
Where are you placing them?
We'll do
God. There's
4 there.
fucking yellow over here in turtle mode.
Well, I mean, you have the 1 attack option for them. So if you wanted to attack, you could. Yeah, and then it's on to Yellow Chancellor.
You know what? We're gonna say 2 Sovereign Guard over here, and a bunch of our units. A bunch of our units are gonna get lost. Now we have one man holding that fort. It's a Sovereign Guard. Oh no, you think they're Nords?
No, Lion. I don't think so. The
Are you
Bear
sure?
Clan. Bear Clan is more Nord to me.
Yeah.
The Eagle is more Empire.
Yeah.
Were there ever elephants? I don't recall there ever being elephants anywhere in the Elder Scrolls games.
There were
I feel
mammoths.
like it would be like a thing in like High Rock Hammerfell area.
Maybe.
Definitely.
Like I know there were mammoths. I don't think there were directly elephant bills.
Brown Sheriff. For every farm, you get 1 banner.
I got 2 banners. Yeah.
What is this? 2 viewers?
Oh, we got another fan. All right.
It's a fan, but like.
No, probably not. But still, 2 viewers. Soon I will be popular. I'll have a whole 3 viewers.
You said you have a whole 3. So you place your 2 there. You have a card for 2 forts or 2 more banners as the steward.
Oh, sad we lost a viewer. Time to go into depression. No longer popular.
It's just 1 viewer. We are a small stream. Are you putting your other 2 banners or drawing a card? What are you doing?
Oh yeah, I'm drawing a card. I'm sorry.
Have you finally caught on to the power of the cards? God, that sounded so cringe.
Don't worry, just because you're cringe.
That sounded like some Yu-Gi-Oh shit right there.
You
I
caught
believe
onto the power
in the heart of the cards. That's some shit I said though. I play the fuck out of some Magic the Gathering. I was always saying cringy shit like that while playing, just cause, you know.
Yeah.
Onwards to Marshall Brown, which is controlled by me.
I've already set you up to reclaim territory. You got 2 units. What you gonna do with?
Crew, or I could attack. So recruit per fort.
It'd probably help more if you recruited so they could try to take some ground. Help them with their cause. Have you done it? You've recruited.
So I recruit 2, and then on to the Chancellor. I'm gonna take these guys, and we're going to attack here into Bear Country. And then it's the end of that turn.
Didn't 2 more of these guys get lost?
Oh yeah, 2 of those guys die.
Wait, I didn't get to switch my stuff.
Yeah, we haven't gone that far yet. Don't worry.
Oh, okay. One switches.
Now, then it would be you discard down to 5 cards, and then you can swap.
See who's where real quick.
You can just draw 5 extra tokens from your hand.
Do what?
See this little bag right here next to
Yeah.
you? And take those and put those into your hand, and they will mimic how you have them set out on this.
Oh, okay.
So you can just have them there in your hand. You can always see them.
Hmm.
Don't worry, I just figured that out. I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and pull my little tokens out so I can do that without having to pull them out and look at them. The Endless Serpent. The Pale Raven. Cult of the Rat. And then the Supplicant Spider. Dun, dun.
Alright, so am I supposed to be pulling a guy back?
Alright. Yeah, since you start first.
How are we discarding here today? I'll take you. You're not allowed to be in the field anymore.
Brown.
The guy with brown.
Alright, I'm going to pull back my Yellow Marshal.
Alright, is it my turn to start this time?
Yeah.
Alright. And must steal this position.
Alright. I am going to grab Red Sheriff. It's your turn.
Okay.
Oh man. Elder Scrolls is good. Yeah. Online. It could be better though.
Take that back, I guess.
I don't know, it's just strange to me that Elder Scrolls Online, live the adventure and the character you want to be, right? Cool.
Your turn to pull.
I am going to grab Yes, and the board starts getting locked up here. We'll grab Yellow Sheriff. And then one more for you. Down to our last token.
What? I bluffed it. Where are you putting yours? You got you got 3 positions, sir.
Yeah, I know. I do.
You got to think long and hard about it, don't you?
Yeah, I do. We're not in particular spots. We'll go ahead. We'll just go back to that spot. And then it starts off with you over here at Blue Sheriff.
I can
You can.
attack or pull more units out.
Yep.
I'm going to that more units out. How many farms do I get? 2 still?
Yeah.
1? Cool.
But yeah, my thing with Elder Scrolls Online was that like, its whole thing was like, oh, massive MMORPG, but like, I don't know. I thought the idea that somehow everybody was always the hero was
Yeah.
kind of wild to me. You never did anything. You could never do anything genuinely evil. Like there's genuine evil in a morality sense. Like sure, I could murder NPCs, but like nothing evil to affect the world state in any capacity, or at least your world state.
Yeah.
Let's see, my turn. A card per farm or 2 banners. We're going with the card. Alrighty, then it's on to your marshal for blue.
All right. I'm going to screech attack and take this farm right.
All right. And then we move over to Council. Chancellor, my bad. We are going to where do we want to attack or do we want to swap? Hmm. Who?
Swap to the first
I
position and give them more people.
think we'll attack.
Oh no.
And then we move over to red. Sheriff. And for red sheriff, they get 2 banners. Unless I have anything else that I want to do. Let me see here. I don't have any green cards for that one or that one. I could do that. How many open? Oh, that would be nice. 1, 2. No, we're going to do 2 banners here. And then we're going to move over to here. And we're in the last round, so I don't think I care too much about cards right now. We're going to grab another banner per farm. Yeah, another banner per farm. Which we have 6 farms. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we have 5. All right, so I got 1 there. And then we'll do 1, 2, 3. And we'll put another one there. And then we move over here to the marshal. And I can attack.
Keep bullying grain so hard, it's gonna eventually pee on your ankle, and then you're gonna be real upset.
Mm, no, I don't. I don't think I'll be too upset.
If it peed on your ankle.
Yeah, yeah, no.
I mean, I'd be a little upset.
Uh, we we actually came here just like we held the farm, but we don't care about the farm anymore. Um, so I'll play these two to Armada. These five,
Oh no, not Brown.
and take that from Brown.
Keep beating Brown so bad, so rude.
And this goes back to green. And then it is on to Red Chancellor. What's Red Chancellor doing?
Hmm. I'm gonna swap position with your agent here. Gotta under there.
Just it'll do it if you hold it correctly.
And
So
I'm
what
gonna
action are you
draw a
taking?
card. Is it just one card? Hold on.
It's two.
Card per troop. Okay, so
Yeah,
it's two cards I get.
yeah. Because blue is back down to four cards, four farms. Oh wait, why did I do that? I just realized I can't. I have to leave the one behind.
Alright. Do I have a chance to do or play my cards? Or do I
Um,
wait?
because that was your action,
Yeah.
and you can't do anything else.
Okay.
That's moving over to green sheriff, and now it's the active empire is green. So because it is under your control,
Yeah.
you can play your cards now.
Can I play cards from any faction?
Yeah.
Oh, y'all? Yeah, blue. Oh, wait. Am I able to do that? It doesn't
If it
have
has an
green.
options. So what are you looking to do for it?
The bottom one on red is what I'm trying to do.
Yeah. So if you're doing the bottom one in red, you have to play a blue and a red, and you just make sure to say that. So you can kill 3 banners in any one region.
Are you ready to be smited?
Sure. Who are you killing?
These three right here.
Killing those 3. All right. And then you move over, and then you have your banners per farm as green, which you have 1 farm.
Okay. I can have a whole one banner.
All right. And then you move over to your steward for green.
How many towers do they have? 3?
Yeah, it's a card for 3, so you can draw 1 card, or you can place 2 banners.
Stealing a card.
All right. Then we move over to
That's you.
yep. Let's see, a banner per tower. Um, 3. God, I completely forgot my loyalty tokens. All right. Oh wait, crap. What was okay? Yeah, that's what I was doing. All right. Let us place.
You're gonna blip it.
One, two, three. What? No, I actually just dragged one of these. Did this change it on the board? And then it is Green Chancellor's turn.
I will attack. Flip. Flip. Flip.
Who are you assaulting?
I assaulted
Oh, you
red.
took back
Yeah.
took back your green.
Took back the little farm that they keep dicking on.
Alrighty, and then we move over. Oh, gosh damn it. To Yellow Sheriff. Oh man. Oh man indeed. Ooh. That was a nice neck pop.
You get a good
Oh,
card.
alright, no I haven't let's see. I can place 3 banners. Or I can draw a card. Let's place 3 banners. All right. Then it moves over to the Lion Steward.
All right. I can
So
only really do one action here, can't I? How many farms they got?
I have 3, so you can get a card. Weirdly, that seems to be like Lion's whole thing is kind of like defending its stuff,
Yeah.
and that's about it. Because you only get the 1 attack, and yeah. I mean, they have the opportunity to like get these 2 cities just because of they're near these farms, but they only have the 1 attack. So if somebody takes their Chancellor position, they either have to be aggressive with yellow if they want yellow to win,
Yeah.
or if they're not too invested in yellow or of in any capacity, then it's just whatever. Then it moves on to there, which there's nothing for me to do. And then it moves on to the Chancellor position for yellow.
Can I only? Okay, so can I take like one of these and also these 4 and attack here? Or
Only
just
if you have a card that allows you to,
okay?
which you might have a card. Like, I can't see that brown card of yours. That brown card of yours. What does it say? So yeah, with this brown card, you could move an adjacent army, which is all the banners in 1 unit, into another one to an attack.
So I could
But you
use
would,
both these 2.
yeah, basically those 2 would move into that farm tile
Yeah.
if you're planning to attack from that farm tile. All right, so you're attacking into there. All right, so red loses that, and yellow gains it, and then yellow loses 4 banners. All right. And we go on to Brown, which you control everything up to Chancellor. They have 1 farm, so they get 1 banner.
I got a whole banner.
Then they can either get a card for 2 forts or just recruit 2 banners.
Flip.
All right, and then your next one is a banner per fort or an attack.
Flip. Flip.
All right, and the next is an attack, which there's nothing they can do that'll genuinely benefit them. Oh, it's my turn though. So let's move that.
This is really making me want to play some Mountain Blade Warband.
What was that?
Really making me want to play Mountain Blade Warband.
I could do that. But then I couldn't do anything else. Because I decided not to take any cards. Because I didn't think you would do such a scumbag thing and take the city. I mean, the Horse Empire is supposed to be the Mongols. Raping and pillaging people.
Your point?
My cards aren't going to be of any help to me.
Oh, you should have did better.
I mean, we don't know the scores yet. It's weird how balanced you played everything. But we'll see. Obviously, I know yellow was probably your top. I have to do something, though. We'll just attack into yellow, leaving them vulnerable.
So rude.
And I believe that's it. Let's see here. Yeah. So the last turn marker has been placed. That's the end of the game.
That's the end of the game.
Yeah. So then you flip up your loyalty tokens. Oh no, you didn't even. So you get points for each city that your things have. So let's see, each yellow city is worth 4 points for me. Yellow has 4 cities. Or no, they have 5 cities, so I get 20 points from yellow.
See,
Then
I thought my yellows and my horse here were switched around because that's how it is over here.
my red is 3, And I would have had 12 from that, but I ended up getting more because of the capturing of one of them by the yellows. Um, but yeah, I only instead get 6 from red. My green is 2, which my green has only 2, so 4. Blue has 2 cities from 0, and then brown is my -1, and they have 1 city. So I have a total of 29 points. And then you have 4, 6, 2, 0, and then -2. You have 10 points.
What is that?
What are you laughing at?
What is
What?
that?
Stop laughing and say it. What's so funny?
What's wrong with your handwriting?
Well, this isn't even technically handwriting. This is weird drawing. Oh yes, because that's so much better.
Yeah, it's horrible. I was thinking, I was imagining it was pretty much like Krita, but no. It's weird.
Mine's not too bad.
Yeah.
I can't do zeros or circles, but you know.
I'm gonna lick you.
See, look at that. My 1 is amazing.
I'm gonna lick you.
All right. That's numbers. We played War of Whispers. I think this is a fun game.
Yeah.
But, you know, definitely one of those things where we need more people to play this game with. All of the other people we play games with happen to not be awake.
Well, our fan left a little bit ago, so you wanna?
I just dropped 0 people. What time is
Yeah.
it, anyways? 11:29. They left 9 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Surprised they didn't say anything in our chat.
I know, right? Like he never says anything, but he's there. He watches.
Can't you see who it is?
I cannot. I wish I could.
Huh.
But like I'm currently watching the stream and it says there's 0 viewers and that's how I know. It's like, you know. So
Quack.
this right here for me, it only shows other viewers.
Yeah, because I can see the concurrent viewers. It says 0.
But I'm currently viewing it.
Well, it's because it's you. Like,
Yeah.
it's your stream.
But it showed you because you actually watched it regular stream. Alright, we're gonna end the stream because we lost our crowd.